further ordered, and this is where it gets really scary, that it is further ordered that no audio or video recording devices or personal audio recorders will be allowed in the courtroom or outside the courtroom within the courthouse for any hearing in this matter. Court security will be so notified. So KGUN 9 couldn't even come if they wanted. They've already been denied and they haven't even asked. Like, dude, you cover murder trials, but I can't cover this? How is the victim of a murder trial not more wasn't there a sex assault case or something too? A rape case by a deputy or something?
Yeah, Ricky Garcia. And I went in there. I got permission. KGUN 9 was in there filming the whole thing. So
and there was a rape victim?
Alleged rape victim. He was actually exonerated on the rape, I think. So
this is the one he was talking about. It resolved like 3 months ago, or he was sentenced like 4 months ago. I remember him flipping through and seeing this on the side of one of his lives. Before shit gets super depressing, just listen to that crosswalk thing kind of... Listen to that, just real
Court
quick.
with the latest details. Chorus.
Yeah, well, Angelique, some very disturbing. Disturbing.
All right.
Details has accepted after being indicted on 14 counts related to the molestation of his own daughter, as well as indecent exposure in front of another young child. With this agreement, 12 of those charges are just going to disappear. Here next week at Pima County Superior Court, a judge will decide his fate.
The family as a whole has been through the most excruciating, terrifying, heartbreak experience that you could imagine. It has torn our family apart at the seams.
This woman doesn't want to be identified in fear of retaliation. She's a close family member of Efren Lopez Corneo and says it's been a more than 5-year nightmare she's been living. She hopes next week the judge will hold him accountable for the admitted molestation of his own daughter.
Hope and pray that the judge awards this man the maximum sentencing.
Corneo is an Army veteran and spent his career in Border Patrol, part of the highly specialized BORTAC unit. He has since resigned. According to this police report from Marana Police, he was arrested at Border Patrol's Tucson headquarters in March 2021. According to the report, his own daughter says when she was as young as 9, from 2011 to 2017, her father would regularly enter her room while their mother was away and would touch her breasts and genitals and force her to masturbate him. This happening about every other night, she told investigators.
She had nothing to gain by this. Nothing. She could have just stayed quiet and let this all blown over and suffered. But she didn't, because she's courageous. She's got a heart of a lion.
Yes.
And I am so proud of this young lady.
A second victim, who was 9 years old at the time, says in 2006, Corneo called her into his room and exposed his genitals to her. She ran away. In April 2021, Corneo was indicted on 14 counts related to child molestation and indecent exposure. In October this year, he accepted a plea agreement, county attorneys agreeing to find him guilty of 1 count of child molestation and 1 count of indecent exposure. Jail time and sex offender status will be up to the judge. Per the sentencing guidelines, he could face just under 6 years in prison if the judge finds the acts aggravated. For the relatives I spoke to, they hope for the maximum, but no jail time could ever heal what's been done.
You nurse your children, you raise them up, you love them more than anything in this whole entire world. And it is the most catastrophic thing I've ever suffered. For all of our family.
And that sentencing date will be here.
Just kidding, dude.
At Pima County Superior Court next week on Thursday. We'll be here and we'll bring you the latest as this case moves forward. We're live tonight from Pima County Superior Court. Corey Snylander, News 4 Tucson.
You can't hear that right.
course, thank you. Well, we also reached out to CBP, which told us Cornejo is no longer an employee, sending us a statement saying, quote, CBP stresses honor and integrity in every aspect of our mission. We do not tolerate corruption or abuse within our ranks, and we cooperate fully with all criminal or administrative investigations of alleged misconduct by any of our personnel, whether it occurs on or off duty, end quote.
On or off duty? Were they making a joke about this? What kind of harassing shit is that? Come on, let's get some detectives down there and arrest the whole agency harassing people and shit. And this news agency too. Let's harass. We got to arrest Chorus Nylander, right? He's just harassed the whole world by their logic, by Rachel Stiles and Judge Metcalf and everybody that has anything to do with this prosecution. Matt Walker, Shannon Walker, by their standards, talking about this dude having his daughter jack him off, making a news story about it and disseminating it to the public is more jail time and is more of a crime than actually making your daughter jack you off. That's just that's facts. By their standard, that is what it is. Who do you want to live in that world? Then you know what? Then keep on doing nothing.
You can read the full plea agreement for yourself on our website at kvoa.com.
And we begin with an update to a story the News 4 Tucson investigators first told you about just a week ago. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. Angelique Lazardi has the day off. The former Border Patrol agent accused of molesting his own daughter and exposing himself to another young child learned his fate today after accepting a plea agreement. Tonight, for the first time, his daughter
TAC unit.
These are men and women that wear a uniform. They are servants of the law.
What the fuck did she just say? They're servants of the law? I'm gonna let that one slide just because. But they're servants of the people, okay?
And they're saying it's okay to sexually abuse and molest kids.
Jennifer Verna is Corneo's ex-wife and mother to one of the victims.
I realized that I never really knew the man that I was married to.
She believes the judge's ruling is unjust.
Come on, Chorus. You can say we believe it's unjust. It's okay. You could be one of the people, bro.
My family was slapped in the face. The other victim's family was slapped in the face.
The News 4 Tucson investigators were the first to bring this case to light. Corneo was originally indicted on 14 counts related to child molestation and indecent exposure, according to court.
Put it this way. Talking about this dude's crimes in detail is a crime itself. That's how bad that is. Lane Myers made a YouTube video and a phone call. From 2011 to 2017, a whole bunch of gross stuff, and also including he would place his hand or her hand on his penis and masturbate with it. Perspective check. What did Lane Myers do? Made a phone call, upset a lady for like 2 weeks. Other people might have called and left maybe possible messages. Well, I mean, thank God they had this guy locked up. Oh, wait, that never happened. He was free for 5 years until they sentenced him. They didn't even give Lane Myers 5 days to be free. Then again, I mean, this lady isn't a prosecutor's wife, so...
Records, Corneo was accused of molesting his daughter since she was as young as 9, repeatedly between 2011 to 2017. He was also accused of exposing his genitals to another girl that was 9 years old back in 2006. A trial ended in a hung jury. Then in October, he accepted the plea agreement, which saw those 14 counts brought down to just 2.
All jokes aside, I really want to point this out. The way this young lady acts is the way, I know this is hard to say, but the way a victim of that kind of, whatever should act. They should be above it. They should be like no good in sheltering somebody from they need to rise above it, right? They need to feel powerful. Listen to what this young lady says. This is pretty awesome, dude.
I do not claim him to be my father. He's not my father. He doesn't deserve that title.
Julia is Corneo's daughter and wants us to name her and show her face.
And she should want to, you know what I mean? She should feel like she has power. I don't want to use the term, but I mean, she should feel like she's in control of him, and that's the only way to do it. Sheltering victims, well, then again, let's just be real. None of that victims' rights crap was for actual victims anyways. It was for cops. So, I mean, they're gonna play a hurt victim or whatever. But victims of actual assaults and like living in a nightmare like that, the only way they're gonna get over it or be any better is to do what she did. So have fun with that, YouTube trolls. I don't give a shit. It's the truth.
First time speaking publicly.
He's a monster. He's an abuser. He's a child molester. That's what he is.
The judge granted her a lifetime protection order against Corneo. She says it brings her little comfort.
Well, if she really wants that lifetime protection order to do something, she should send some emails and phone calls, and then she can get them locked away for 50 years. Oh, wait, never mind. She would get locked away for 50 years. Never
People
mind.
should know that they can speak up and that they should speak up. We should not be hiding these people. We should not be defending these people.
On your harassment threat meter, Matt Walker or whoever else, where do you think that ranges? Huh?
And Corneo does not have to register as a sex offender as long as he stays within his probation requirements. Prosecutors in this case initially were asking for a mixture of jail time as well as probation. The judge said he felt if he locked him up today, he would not be given an opportunity to be reformed, felt probation would be a better opportunity to do that and set him on the right track. Julia and her mother strongly disagree.
I know, I shouldn't say anything, but I can't help it. This is the same courtroom that Lane Myers is getting railroaded in. These are the same people, the same judges, the same prosecutors. You fucking people make me sick. Ugh.
In this case initially were asking for a mixture of jail time as well as probation. The judge said he felt if he locked him up today, he would not be given an opportunity to be reformed, felt probation would be a better opportunity to do that and set him on the right track.
Shut the fuck up. That is the most disgusting. Like, there's like literally, I'm having a physical reaction to how gross of a statement that is.
Julia and her mother strongly disagree.
I mean, I would hope every single one of you would disagree also.
We're live tonight from downtown Tucson. Cor Snylander, News 4 Tucson.